Welcome friends, we are going to learn about the mechanical load today. Here we will see about the concept of load. Almost every engineering object is subjected to external force under which the object are expected to serve a particular application. If the object is in equilibrium, the resultant force which is acting on that object will become zero, but all such forces collectively apply a load on the object. Let us see this thing in detail. Suppose we have a particular engineering object. Here this is a object on which two different forces are acting at the same time. Say F1 which is acting in this direction and F2 that is acting in opposite direction. So these are the F1 and F2, and suppose F1 and F2 both are equal, so F1 will become F2. So in that case we can say that the resultant force which is acting on the system, that will become the vector sum of F1 and F2, and as both the forces are equal and opposite in direction, so the resultant force will become zero. But in that case also load which is acting on the system will become scalar summation of F1 and F2. Therefore it will not become zero. Okay. So that's why if the object is in equilibrium, the resultant external force will become zero, like here. But all such forces will collectively apply a load on the object, like here. SI unit of load is Newton. There are a number of different ways in which our load can be applied on the subject. There are four number of ways. The first one is static or dead load. This kind of loads are static in nature. They doesn't vary with time. Generally gravity is being termed as a static or dead load. The second one is live load. This kind of loads varies with time in a random manner. For example, vehicle crossing on a bridge will exert a live load on the bridge. The third one is impact load or shock load, which is caused by sudden blows. This kind of loads, example of this kind of loads, impact load or shock load, is hammering, hitting of the object, accident when happens, blast when happens. This kind of loads are called impact or shock load. And the fourth one and the final one is fatigue or fluctuating load or alternating load, in which magnitude and sign of the loads changes with time. Load can be simply divided into two different types, as direct pull or push. Means either we are pulling the object or we are pushing the object. Depending upon that, the object is said to be under tension or compression respectively. If we are pulling the object, object is said to be under tension. If we are pushing the object is said to be under compression. Suppose this is an object and we are pulling the object from two opposite sides, we can say that object is in tension. If we are pushing the object from two different sides, we can say that object is under compression. So this was about the concept of load. Thank you.